field, studio, to your eyes and ears. Welcome back. Me and Keegan today, we are here to discuss a very, very important topic in the world of baseball. But before we get to that, Keeg, how are you? How are you today?
Amazing. I'm excited to talk baseball. It's been a while. With how the weather's been, the other day when it was 70 degrees out, I was like, man, it's making me feel like it's opening day or something. I'm just, getting the feels for it. Excited, man. I'm ready to get back out to Kaufman or something for sure.
But you just want to jump right into it?
Let's get it.
We have our 2022 free agent recap. Just our top 5 guys and maybe a couple extras if you guys are lucky.
I'm sure you got extras.
It's a late Christmas present for you guys. But you want to start? You start with like number 1, number 5. You want to start with our guys that we had? You would save those for last.
Let's save those for last. We can just do the top 5 free agents.
Okay.
We can start from 5.
Okay. You go first. You want me to go first?
You can go first.
Okay. I'll go. Number 5, Xander Bogaerts. Signed an 11-year, $280 million deal with the San Diego Padres. Likely to play short for at least this year. Might move to third in the years to come. But it is a big move. It was a big move for the Padres to go out and hopefully win that West Division. How did you like it? What do you think?
Yeah, that's a big move. Manny, I know it's likely that he opts out after next year. So even if you lose him, like you said, you can move Xander to third. But they're getting their pieces. That could be a dangerous core. I'm excited to see just for this season. Manny, Tatis, if he can stay healthy, obviously he's suspended for a little bit. But him and Xavier and all them, that's a team that could go far next year. I'm excited for it. And hopefully they live up to the hope that they can get to a World Series.
Was that your number 5 as well?
Yeah. He is also my number 5.
So who was your number 4?
Number 4, Xander was my number 4.
Okay.
But I'll do my 5 real quick. My 5, kind of a weird one, but this is kind of just like my extra, but also my number 5. Andrew Benintendi. I feel like he kind of slumped with the Yankees, but before that, he was playing really good with Kansas City. Obviously, we saw him. But signs a 5-year deal with the White Sox. I think that's a place he can turn it around. I'm sure he'll get left field, or who knows where they put him. They could do a few different things for sure. But I don't know. I'm excited for that move. I don't have that high hopes for the White Sox, I won't lie, but it is the Central, and he can get right again and be a really good player for that team, a really important piece.
So I'm not sure how I feel about the Royals pitching staff having to face Andrew Benintendi now. But I think it's a great fit for him. Filling in that outfield that needs outfield depth and help in that outfield. But yeah, I like that move for him. But my number 4, I think Carlos Correa. 12-year, $315 million deal with the San Francisco Giants. Sorry, I meant the New York Mets. Now, he had initially announced that he was going to sign with the Giants, and they had some concerns over his
ankle.
Yeah, his medical history and his ankle and his physical test. So they delayed his announcement of signing, and then he wound up accepting the Mets offer for 12 years, $315 million to play. Where does he play? Does he play third? Does he play second?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know the Mets had issues with his physical too, but they're supposed to still come to an agreement or close the deal, But yeah, he could do a lot of different things for them, and with how he plays in the postseason, I mean, that could be dangerous. I mean, a guy that can step up and just lead you to a National League title is really important.
I'm excited to see what they do with him. He's like, yeah, Frankie Lindor walking short down. I'm sure either one of them can slide over to second, but I know Correa was originally a third baseman before the Astros picked him up. But they have Brett Beatty at third, so I don't know what they do there.
Yeah, they can do a few different things. I mean, I don't know. I'm excited for him and Pete Alonso. But yeah. Sorry, I was trying to figure out number one. My number three. Sorry, 3 and 2 is close. So I guess it doesn't really matter. My number three, DeGrom to the Rangers, 5-year deal. I mean, Cy Young winner. I mean, it's Jacob DeGrom. We know how good he is. To the Rangers, kind of a weird move, but it was one that was talked about for a little bit. So it was kind of like an expected move. I don't know. I kind of like it though, because you see a big time player kind of going to, I mean, the Rangers. Besides last year, when did the Rangers ever get big free agents? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of cool to see, and maybe they can find some success there. Rangers, I mean, they spent $500 million last year. Now spending $222 million on DeGrom. I mean, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I think it was a great move. I think they're investing in DeGrom being healthy in these next 5 years. I know he's had trouble with his health the last few seasons, but when he's on the field, he is the best pitcher in the game.
For sure.
I think it's great. I loved that deal.
Yeah, he's just got to stay healthy. I would love to see the Rangers get some postseason success. I would be down for a Rangers a little run in the postseason.
With the Astros, they lost JV, and they're all just getting older on that team. I think the West is wide open.
No, for sure. I mean, you never know. In baseball, man, you never know. I mean, it's crazy. Every year, that's one team comes out of nowhere. I mean, the Rangers also signed Nathan Eovaldi. I mean, that rotation could be nice. We got young guys coming up. I mean, definitely a fun team soon, for sure.
But my number two, my favorite move of the year, Trey Turner signed with the Philadelphia Phillies for an 11-year, $300 million deal. Gonna lock down shortstop for the Phillies for years to come. It's a great move. He wanted to be back with an East Coast team. The Phillies and him and his history with Bryce Harper, they used to be teammates in Washington. Great move for him and the Phillies. It's a great day. It was a great day to be a Phillies fan when that happened.
That's funny. Yeah, he's my number two also. Huge move. I mean, you get him for the rest of his career pretty much. Him and Bryce Harper. I mean, that's a team that just went to the World Series. With this move, how many World Series does Trey Turner and Bryce Harper win together? Call it right now, Carter.
Let's see. 8.
8?
8. Back to back.
He might want to get that.
They're all straight. 8 straight wins.
He might want to get that number one. He might want to get that first one soon. 8. Oh man, I'm gonna say like 1, maybe 2.
Yeah, realistically, probably 1 or 2.
Next year, I definitely think they could repeat. Or I mean, for sure. I mean, that team looked dangerous last year, the second half. And you're adding Trey Turner. Obviously, they were hot though. And that's hard to do that again.
So when they're hot, and when they're cold. But they added Trey Turner, who's consistent.
Exactly, one of the best players in baseball. I mean, it's hard to look at that team and say they won't win over 100 games.
I hope they do, but that East is just rough. It's hard.
Yeah, I mean, man, it is. I guess that's true. But number one move in free agency, obviously, Aaron Judge, and was a wild story. Signs with the Giants, and I was like, oh my God, he's going to San Francisco. He's going to the Bay. And all of a sudden, 2 minutes later, Nope. No.
Actually,
He didn't sign with the Giants. And then that same night, he signs with the Yankees 9 years. I'm kind of
Giants,
upset.
man, they could have had Judge and Correa.
They lost both of them.
Wow.
Hey, they got Mitch Haniger though.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I'm kind of upset that he went to the Yankees. I mean, that's boring. He just went back to the Yankees. I mean,
it's a great park for him to hit in.
oh yeah, no doubt. I mean, he's just going to continue to hit bombs there. He probably would anywhere, but him hitting bombs into the Bay.
That would, dude. I wish we would get to see
now.
that.
Now I'm upset. I mean, that would have been so cool to see.
We get to see him hit balls into Times Square now, I guess.
Not as cool as the Bay. Would have been so cool. In the NL, just would have changed it up. You know, I like to see things change up. The Yankees are always good. You know, change it up.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously he stays home. In his next 9 years, how many rings does Aaron Judge get?
One.
I had one, maybe two. I mean, I think the Phillies have a better chance of being a dynasty. I mean, the Yankees, it's Aaron Judge, and then you just kind of got Stan if he's healthy. It's just kind of an inconsistent team. You saw that last year in the playoffs.
A lot of young guys on that team, though. They have a
that's true. That's true. I mean, 9 years, you got time to make trades. I mean, build around him for sure. Signing that 9-year deal is showing that he's buying into, Cashman and stuff. But Carter, what underrated moves you got?
Underrated moves. I'll go with my first one. Dansby Swanson to the Cubs. I absolutely love that move.
Me too. I love that move. It just sounds
might be a
right.
Cubs fan now. I don't really know, but I loved it.
It just Dansby in a Cubs uniform. Dansby as a Cubby just sounds right. It just him playing that park. It just seems such like a Dansby Swanson thing. I don't know why. Him and the pinstripes will be dope. Last few years, Cubs have made some moves. You get Stroman, you get Suzuki. Obviously, you get a premier shortstop. I don't know. I think they could definitely be a sleeper in the NL. I'm excited for it. They obviously did give Dansby a bag, 7 years.
7 years, 177 mil.
Yeah, I saw that they were paid him, and no one even came close to that number. So the Cubs went out and just spent money, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can't hate on that. I also had that as an underrated move. I love that move. What's another movie you got where I can go real quick?
So I got another one on the same team.
Ooh, okay.
Cody Bellinger.
Oh, yeah.
I absolutely love that one. It's a 1-year prove-it deal for almost 18 mil. I think it'd be great for Cody, great for the Cubs, great for Chicago. I'm excited to see Dansby and Cody potentially hitting back-to-back in that lineup. Oh, it's going to be nice.
I'm not going to lie. I kind of forgot about that real quick because that happened early. Like, he just signed that 1-year deal kind of out of nowhere. That's a great fan base. I mean, to play in Wrigley, I think he could get it going and then, make his money the next free agency. I love that move also. An underrated move I have, hey, it wouldn't be a podcast if I didn't bring up the Royals. Ryan Yarborough, underrated move. Hey, had a career worst ERA last year, but he can eat innings. He doesn't walk much. It's not like he was signed as to be an ace and they're relying on him to be like the 3 or 4. Just kind of matters how it goes. Or he could be kind of an early bullpen guy. As a Royals fan, I don't think it's not a needle kind of moving move, but I mean, just kind of the perfect guy they needed. Doesn't walk much, can eat up innings, just kind of the perfect guy we need. Hopefully it works out, but just an underrated move I like. I had to bring it up as a Royals fan. I got to get excited about something.
Yeah, I loved it. It's excited to see them want to add to our weak spot on the team, so it's good to see.
Hopefully they can do it more, but
do you have any other ones? Any surprise?
No. Yeah, got any more? I know you got a few, Carter.
I got one more.
Okay, let's hear it.
Wilson Contreras to the Cardinals.
Yeah, let's talk
5-year
about it for a little
deal,
bit.
17.5 a year. I'm confused. The Cubs confuse me. They really confuse me. They let Contreras go, but then they go out and reload. It's weird.
Yeah, have the Cubs signed a catcher? They signed someone, didn't they?
Ooh, I don't know. Quick
Look up,
research.
look up Cubs signed catcher and see. Because I mean, maybe they just want to go cheap on
The Cubs
catcher.
signed Tucker Barnhart.
Oh, that was actually a
Good,
couple
great
days ago.
defensive backstop.
Okay,
average hitter, average bat.
yeah. Okay, so that's the way they're going. I guess it makes sense. They didn't want to pay the catcher, but still, like you said, you don't pay him, but you pay Dansby all this money. But for the Cardinals, I mean, that's a good move. You're losing a Hall of Famer, and then you just plug in Wilson Contreras. I mean, hopefully he can continue to be what he has been. That's got a sting for Cubby fans, though, to just see him play. I mean, they're going to be playing each other more than anybody. So just to see him on opening day when I see him in a Cardinals uniform, I mean, it's going to feel weird. I mean, it's just going to look like a photoshopped. I mean, it's just going to be weird to see.
But do you have anything else? Anything?
No, I don't got nothing.
Okay. Hit us up. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're already there. Just go ahead and leave us a follow, ring the bell, leave a comment what you want to see and future videos or what you want to hear in future podcasts. Wherever you get your podcasts, Spotify, Amazon, Apple Music, we're there. We're everywhere. Big Cartel / the 816 hour for some awesome merch. Neither one of us is wearing it right now, but we got some pins on there. Awesome shirt. Give that a check. Give that a look. But Key, we got anything else?
No, sir. We out.
Yeah, we're out.
Peace.